calling in all entrepreneurs, light workers, star seeds who are here ready to make impact, more money on this earth, and shift to the fifth dimension. Are you ready to ascend? Welcome to another Ascension Codes podcast. My name is Natalie fucking Paterson, and today, boys and girls, we're going to explore the realms, the dimensions, the portals, the cords, the hooks, the past lives, the future lives of all of spiritual development. Now, as you know, I am a 5D energetics and business coach, and along my journey, I started as a spiritual coach, a spiritual teacher, and I love to teach spiritual, psychic, all things woo-woo. And so today, guys, in this podcast, we're going to go really deep into the woo-woo realms, okay? So what does realms even mean? Now, there are so many different realms that we can go into this whole entire conversation. Realms basically means that there are different extended versions of what currently reality we're in right now. So almost similar to realms can be very similar to timelines, okay? And what that means is timelines basically means that there are a whole lot of universes all happening at the same time. Parallel universes, realms, or timelines all mean basically the same sort of thing. You are literally able to see and feel and sense that there are different realities playing out if you're fully tapped into the spiritual development, right? And this has taken me a lot of years of cultivating, practicing different spiritual techniques. And so I'm excited to share all this beautiful knowledge and juicy wisdom today. Going back into timelines. Okay, I love talking about timelines. It's one of my most common language that I use, and that's because based on your energetic frequency is based on whether or not you can actually shift timelines. Okay, so whatever feeling you're feeling, I'm sure you could go and look at a scale of vibration and actually notice where you're at. So for instance, shame sits at about a 70 hertz frequency, where love is around 550 hertz frequency. When you're radiating in a spaciousness of love, then you attract more things into your life. We've all heard the term manifestation, right? And if you haven't, you must live under a fucking rock, right? Manifestation is actually so powerful when we tap into love frequency and we're in a really high joy vibrational state or a love, happiness vibrational state. What we're able to do is we're able to magnetize things into us. And I fucking love using manifestation. This is one of the most powerful tools that I teach, the energetics of how in which you create your own reality. Now, that is basically how you show up. So your energetic vibration, your vibration is based on how you feel. So what I was saying before, guys, is like the timelines. When you're vibrating at a low frequency, so when you're in a low vibration of like fear, shame, hurt, apathy, you're going to be in a lower timeline. You're going to be in a lower realm. You're going to be in a lower vibration. It's going to feel shit, right? What we're wanting to do is cultivate enough frequency, cultivate enough happiness in our life so that we can actually start to raise our vibration. When we raise our vibration, what we're able to do is call better things into our world. And so, yeah, that's why I always talk about timelines, because timelines is one of those things where you can literally shift, like you can shift and shift and shift and shift. And, you know, recently I've been able to quantum shift. You guys know in my last episode, I talked about the fact that I just hit $1 million in sales, and I've been able to do that so much by being able to collapse time and space. And what I did was I raised my vibration daily, every single day. I raised my vibration, raised my vibration, raised my vibration. I spent so much time researching what that even means. So if you're listening to this podcast right now and you're like, what the fuck does that mean? Go and research it. Don't let someone give you the answers. Literally go and research it. Like literally, the more research you guys do, the deeper the understanding that you will have, therefore the more embodiment that you will have. Therefore, you're going to get a better result. So for me, when I've been quantum shifting all year to make the million, what I was able to do is just like consistently collapse time space, collapse all these timelines. And I'm going to tell you one really powerful tool. As soon as you get a message or a download, as soon as you put that with action, boom, you collapse time and space. This is one of my number one rules that I teach all of my clients. I actually can't believe I'm giving this away on my podcast. This is like, people pay me a lot of money to teach this. Did you guys get that? Okay, if you haven't listened, if you didn't get it, fucking rewind this fucking thing. It's so fucking powerful. I'm going to say it again. Ready? Ready? Okay. Everyone take a big deep breath in. Okay. So when you get a message or a download and you pair that with action, you collapse time and space. Boom. When I had this download, guys, I was like, thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Fuck. Now I get it. I fucking get it. I get life. That's how I've been able to fucking, shift timelines 1,000 million times this year. And now, poof, made $1 million in sales in my second year of business before I was 30 years old. You're welcome, universe. You are welcome, right? Now, guys, this then leads me into my next topic. Have you always been curious about light language, wanting to learn more about energetics in the fifth dimension? Are you wanting to break through from your current level of dimension of where you're at? If you get 5D activated, you'll get everything that you want. I have created the most comprehensive light language modality in the world. Join me January 18th, 19th, 20th in person in the Gold Coast with me and my beautiful team to help you become a light co-practitioner. This is the first light language practitioner training literally in the world. You'll be a certified light code practitioner. You'll also be a certified light code healer. We will teach you about tapping into your past lives and all about the psychic gifts that you innately have. If you would like to find out more, click on the link below or the link in my bio. My next topic of downloads. Guys, I always say the name and the word, the name download. I'm going to have my first child and call it download. I had a download about my first child download. Wow, Natalie. Okay, so guys, I've had a few people ask me recently actually on my Instagram, what does download mean? Download basically means that you have a whisper from the universe. Whether you call it God, whether you call it universe, whether you call it source energy, I don't give a fuck what you call it. You can call it anything you want. I like to call it source. Sometimes I call it God. Sometimes I call the universe. Sometimes I call it myself. Lol. Okay. Really well and truly though, a download basically means that you have a whisper from source, something else is giving you this intuitive nudge. And if you follow that nudge, it is going to lead you to a much beautiful place of love and prosperity, probably. That's what the downloads have literally done. Over the last 5 years that I've been having downloads, every single download that I've actioned straight away, it has led me to this incredible path of being here in front of you guys right now, having this awesome podcast, running this $1 million business and fucking being such a fucking mad dog, Woof, woof. I'm a mad dog. So, guys, I encourage you to start meditating because by meditating, you will start to receive downloads. Remember, the universe is always talking to you. God, source, spirit guides, all of it. They are always talking to you and through you. And so when you actually allow yourself to be a vessel, and also one of my beautiful friends, Ryan, when I did a podcast with him a few episodes ago, actually it was episode number 20, I believe. If you go back and listen to that, he actually says that he is a direct channel basically to God and he asks God every day, use me as a vessel. And ever since that podcast, he told me to start saying this. I've been saying this so fucking much. And literally it's been so cool to be like, God, use me as a vessel. God, use me as a vessel. God, use me as a vessel. And actually, funnily enough, the week after doing that podcast, I was in a 3-day training and I went into the toilet and I remember being in the toilet and I was like, God, use me as a vessel. 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 I walked back out there and I was sitting on the chair and I had this fucking download. And this download was so fucking powerful, right? And I was like, oh my God, if I ask God, if it being can use me as a vessel, then I'll get another download. I'm like, oh my God. So I've been using this all the time, guys. So please use that as a tool. Put it in your toolbox, guys. Seriously, ask God, please use me as a vessel. So powerful, amazing. So I've been doing this heaps, guys. On my tour, I was always doing this. Dun, 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 dun. Do you remember when you were at primary school and the teacher used to do that? and then you repeated it, and it was like this fun thing that you did. Oh my God, how cool. So chords and hooks. Now we can have chords and hooks from people, from past lives, from energetic connections, and we can actually have them someone can hook into our energy quite often. And what we're able to do, I'm going to show you this. If you're not watching my YouTube right now, please go to my YouTube. I want to show you how to do this. If you're feeling chords or hooks on you, you can literally do this. You can pretend that your hand is a sword, if you will. And all you do is you just go jump, jump, jump. And then I always like to close it, and then I like to dust it off. And then you just kind of dust it off. And what happens is you close the chords, the hooks, and then you just close it, and then you just brush it off. And it is so easy for you to do. So let's say you're thinking about an ex, right? And you're like, oh, I keep dreaming about that ex, and I keep thinking about the ex, and oh, yuck, everything's reminding me of this ex, right? What I would encourage you to do is just remove any chords, remove any hooks, and then quite literally just like close it and then dust it off, and just know that it is done, right? I then like to say afterwards, it is done, it is done, it is done. 3 dones. Don't ask me why. I actually don't know why. The truth is, I just really like doing it. So you can do it too. Here's this fucking thing. Spirituality has no rules. Spirituality has no rules. So if someone tells you you have to do chakras a certain way, or you have to do meditation a certain way, or you have to remove cords a certain way, I call bullshit on their fucking belief system, right? It is you who gets to choose spiritual development. I can just give you some advice and then hope it lands. And if you like the idea of it, yay. And if you don't, yay. It's all perfect and it's all wonderful and it's all meant to be, right? And so with chords and with hooks, it's really, like hooks and chords can come into your personal energetic field, and it can actually weigh your frequency down. Now, there's a belief system. You can choose it not to be like that as well. Are you a coach that is wanting to hit 10K months consistently? You're wanting to learn the energetics, the mindset, and the mission statement of what you're here to bring into humanity. If you're wanting to learn the strategies, the systems of how I've been able to hold $1 million business in my 2nd year, babes, I have got something juicy for you. I have created a business and spiritual container called Unity Consciousness for the purpose of allowing you to access your innate gifts, to help you level up in your business and help you make consistent cash flow that you can then go out and live your most joyous freedom lifestyle. If you would like to find out more, click on the link down below. Everything's a paradox. The universe is a paradox, guys. The universe is a paradox. What that means is there's a positive and negative charge to everything all the time. You know the yin and yang? You know the hell and heaven? There's literally always a positive and negative charge of everything. Of spirituality is that you get to believe whatever it is that you want to, right? So whether you believe hooks and cords actually weigh you down, there could be a limiting belief. I'm just saying for all the spiritual woo-woo people. I'm also spiritual fucking woo-woo. However, I don't allow cords and hooks to anchor me down and fuck me over, right? It's a belief system, guys. It's a belief system. It's a fucking belief system. And so with that, my beautiful star seeds, my beautiful fucking light workers, my beautiful fucking beings that are talking to this right now, past lives and future lives, let's fucking hit it, okay? So when I first started doing light language, I realized that I could actually tap into people's past lives, and then I could actually tap into people's future lives. So I became instantly psychic and instantly past lifery, right? Don't even know what that word is. I'm a past lifery. I can do past life readings, right? And I've actually created a modality, guys. It's called the light code method. It is the most powerful, potent fucking method that I've ever created in my whole entire life. Ever. This light code method has helped so many of my clients reach so many financial goals, made them so much happier, had got them so much more better sex. Like, it really opened them up to what spirituality is, and it allows them to tap into their past life and tap into their future life. And it also allows them to fully access all of their soul gifts. And so I've created this modality. It's the first light language modality in the world. It is the most comprehensive light language modality in the world, right? And I teach people this over a 30-day seminar in person in the Gold Coast. If you want to come, guys, come. I would fucking love to have you there. Just DM me, literally, we can have a chat, right? It's super, super, super affordable. It's $2,000. Just message me, right? So actually it's 2222 because I'm very spiritual, obviously. And there are payment plans available. We'll have a chat. You message me. Okay. So in the light code method, I teach people how to access their past lives, and I teach people how to actually see into people's future lives. So you not only become psychic, you get light language activated within you. So you'll be able to fully speak light language. You'll be able to fully embody your own soul codes, your own soul gifts. And guys, I really truly think, like I'm saying this now on my podcast, and I fucking mean this with all my heart and soul. In the next 2 years, I know I'm going to be famous, and I'm going to look back at this episode and I'm going to know that in 2 years' time, I'm calling it already. I'm going to be so famous from this light code method. It is the only light language modality in the world, literally. And so over 3 days, we teach you the past lives and future lives. And, you know, when I first started getting access into this, it was so fucking cool. The amount of past lives that I accessed, I was like, fuck, my soul is so cool. And thank you for choosing this lifetime to reincarnate. Like, of course, I have access to all these amazing spiritual gifts is because, you know, through so many lifetimes, I was either killed. One time I was a little boy in India, literally in the slums. Another time I was this big alien being on a planet called Zed. Like there were so many different past lives that I've had. And yeah, when I take people into their past lives and when they're able to fully access why they're here and what their soul gifts were in that lifetime and bring them into here, they innately just make more money and they innately just have such a different reality. And so it is my gift to humanity to, you know, I'm so grateful that I get to have this light language modality. And so funny, right? When it was coming through, I was in Bali at a retreat and I kept thinking I was pregnant. Like at that point, guys, I hadn't had sex in a while. So let's just like clear one thing up. I wasn't pregnant, right? And whilst I was in Bali, I was having these dreams that I was pregnant and I kept having to hold my vagina because I was like, I'm actually going to piss all the time. Like I literally was like, something is wrong with me. And then my guides keep saying like, something so big is going to come, something so big is going to come, something so big is going to come. And I keep crying with the bigness of my mission. And I was like, I just knew that something so big was happening. I just didn't know what. And so I don't know if you guys have saw this on my stories a few months ago. Oh, not even, probably like 6 weeks ago. I started crying one day because I was having this download in my bed, literally. And my guides were just saying to me like, this modality is going to change the world. This is going to shift the Earth's frequency to the fifth dimension, which is your big mission here on this earth. Like you're going to get put on big stages all around the world. You're going to have a book. You're going to have a podcast, like all these things that will lead into the light code method that you'll be teaching humanity with. And then that was just before I started running my events. And I had no idea that that was what was going to come through. So the week before my events, my spirit guides actually said to me, hey, Nat, like, you have to sell the light code method at your events. Now, I was doing, you know, a event in Melbourne, Gold Coast, and Sydney, and I was like, what? I'm not ready. Like, I'm not ready. And they were like, it is so ready. So I spent a couple of days just like channeling, figuring everything out, talking it out, just working with a spiritual mentor, working with another mentor who actually brings modalities to the world. And both of my mentors have modalities as well. And, you know, it was so fucking powerful. I was like just sat in tears of gratitude and joy that I get to help people. So basically, in a long story short, is the Light Code Practitioner training allows you to be a certified Light Code Practitioner, meaning that you can do light language healings, you can do past life healings, you can do psychic readings. We go really deep into limiting beliefs. We go really, really, really deep into your money stories and how you're blocking abundance, because in the fifth dimension, when you truly get 5D activated, you get everything you want. And so it is my biggest mission on this earth to activate everyone to the fifth dimension. Like I said at the very start of this, guys, I am a fifth dimensional coach. I'm here to ascend you beautiful souls to the fifth dimension. And it's like, yeah, I'm just so grateful. Thank you, guys. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guys. I love you guys. I just, you know, sit in prayer every day of just like how grateful that I am that I get to be chosen. I was the chosen one to bring this modality to the earth, and that I get to help humanity. And it just like feels so beautiful. And like I was saying before about the vibration thing, like the amount of joy and happiness that this brings me is like, fuck, you know, it's one of those things that money can't buy. So guys, here's the thing. If you want to get 5D activated, please feel free to reach out. I would love to chat to you more about this. Okay. We will also be going through spirit guides, ancestors, beings from different dimensions. I'll be taking people on fucking spaceships. It's going to get so fucking woo-woo. It's going to get so fucking cool. I'm so fucking excited to deep dive into this. 3 days. I've got 3 different dates as well. So one is in January. If you want to come and change your fucking life, come. The other one is going to be in May, and then the other one is going to be in Organon. Come in Organon, guys. Lol. Come in August, guys. And so, babes, I know this was of service to you because this was something also too that was like in the ether for me to talk to you about. So, babes, I love you dearly. All the star seeds, keep doing your thing, keep spreading your light, keep spreading your love to humanity, keep raising your vibration because we all together will create the new earth. We all together will create the new wave. And I believe in the next 5 years, everyone will be speaking light language. And this is the thing. Everyone will be speaking light language, but they won't actually know what to do or where to go with it. I will teach you guys how to channel English and light language together, okay? If you would love, hold on a second, fam. If you love this podcast, do you love this podcast? Do you fucking love this podcast? Because I fucking love this podcast and I love doing it for you. So what I would love you to do is share it to your friends. Tell your friends, tell your fam. Guys, and then go and leave a review on Apple Podcast and Spotify. One lucky person every single month is going to be a winner. I'm going to choose a winner and I'm going to give you a free session. Guys, my sessions, my one-on-one sessions are valued at $1,500. So if this is you, babes, please, I would love to read your reviews. Thank you and good day to you. Babes, are you wanting to fucking build an empire and be an embodied millionaire? Okay, I've got you. The Oracle is a 12-month mastermind full of women that are already peaking at 15, 20, 30K months and are wanting to fully embody the codes of the millionaire. This 12-month mastermind is nothing like I've ever done before. There is 3 retreats that'll be all around Australia. You get in-person events 3 times a year, plus access to my Light Codes Practitioner training, as well as chickens and a dashboard every Tuesday and every second Thursday a training. This is for the boss babes that are wanting to build their fucking empires, that are fully pioneering movements. If this is speaking to your soul and you know you want to be called forward into a higher realm of intuition, of dedication and full devotion to your mission, the link will be down below.